Hello, Grandpa 1955 here after a very long delay of posting any videos. And we're going to be playing Trainz 2019. Specifically, we're going to do the Tidewater route that's part of the Platinum Edition. It's a route made by Jointed Rail and the quality is excellent. And I'm going to do very little talking, and I'm going to let the video basically speak for itself. We're going to be joining Donald driving the grain train. He's operating a lash of 4 vehicles. There's two C40-8Ws, YN2s, and there's two GP40-2s. And he's pulling a long string of grain hoppers. He's destined for the Tidewater Yard, but let's just follow along with him as he works this route. And Donald is slowing from a track speed of 40 miles per hour down to 15 miles per hour as he enters the Tidewater Yard. The way I have this Tidewater route set up is it's a north-south running route, basically from Tidewater to the south to River Point to the north. I have CSX and Norfolk Southern servicing the southern yard. Up to the north is River Point, which is another major yard, and that'll be serviced by Canadian National. River Point is divided into a north yard and a south yard. CSX goes north, Norfolk Southern goes to the south, and that scene we just saw is where CSX branches off to head north. all the industries on Tidewater and River Point and all the industries in between are serviced by the Tidewater Railroad, and that's their engine repair facility there off to the right. So our engineer Donald will be bringing this CSX grain train into the yard here. He'll be stopping just short of that gantry. The conductor will cut off the cars that are destined to be put on the track to the far left there, where they will eventually be picked up by the Tidewater Railroad and taken up to River Point. Once he clears that switch there in the foreground, the conductor will throw the switch, and then Donald will back the cut of cars destined for River Point on the far left track in the yard. The major industries for Tidewater are primarily grain. There's several silos up to the north on the way to River Point. There's a huge grain silo in River Point itself. The other big industry is a petroleum storage facility. And then there's some general goods in the River Point and the Tidewater area. But grain is the name of the game here on this route. once he spots these cars on this track, the conductor will cut these cars loose and then jump on board that last locomotive. Donald will proceed up west and then back up onto the cars that he left on the inbound track. Once the engine's down below 4 miles an hour, the conductor will jump off that lead locomotive coming at us and then lash up and hook up all the air hoses. And then Donald will become under AI control and he will depart the route to the west to the staging yard. I've generated a lot of AI commands and stored them under the library rule. So you can see the commands at the bottom, and the AI will now take the train to the staging yard to the west. Right now, this yard is completely empty except for the, did I say yard? The whole route is completely empty except for the grain hoppers that I just dropped off at the Tidewater Yard. And as I run more trains, it'll start to fill up. We'll start putting them at the industries and it'll be a lot more interesting. But for now, the whole route is empty except for those grain cars. This Tidewater route is really excellent. It's really well done. I think Jointed Rail made it, and they produce some really quality stuff. So great shout out to them for doing a great job. It's a really short route. It's got Tidewater to the south, River Point to the north. There's a few industries in between. There's some industries in Tidewater down by the water, and there's some other industries up to the north in River Point. But there's a little bit of train activity for everybody. You've got some switching to do at both of the yards, and you can run the trains like we did this grain train here, and you can do some local trains running between the cities of Tidewater and River Point. So something for everybody. Well, that's going to do it for this video, and I appreciate you guys who have stuck around this far to watch it. And as they always say on YouTube, give me a like, subscribe if you'd like, leave some comments. Always welcome your feedback. And we're going to watch Donald leave the route to the west to the staging yard. So thanks for watching.